Hey yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Hey, let's talk scout things. I'm driving my 5916 Tier 6 Chinese. Is it Chinese? Yeah, I think it's Chinese. 5916 Tier 6 Chinese light tank. Part of my 100 battle challenge. This is a tank I did not have 100 battles in. Really fun little tank. And I'm a middle tier in a 357 on mines. And interestingly, this is called Untouchable Union 12. That's the mission for the second set of campaign missions that I'm on. Let's talk scout things. You know, I like passive scouting. I enjoy that, but not every map is built for it. Not every tank is built for it necessarily. And passive scouting is a tactic, it's not a tank. So you don't have a tank that's a passive scouter and you don't have a tank that's an active scouter. You may have tanks that excel at one or the other or are better at one or the other, maybe even marginally better potentially, but it's a tactic, situational tactic. So we're on mines. And it's the get the hill thing, right? So I run into a guy trying to get a cap, he cuts across me, then this guy just drives up and stops, and I am trying to do scout things here, fellas. And one of the scout things on this map is to get your fast tank up on the hill and help win it. The good news here is the enemy team does not seem very interested in doing the same. Their excuse me, their scouts have gone I don't know where. There's a 12T there. They've also got a Leopard, a Ram 2, a T-67, not scouts, but fast tanks. So I'll just get a little spot on that Ram 2. We'll back up and scout things. So I've taken this hill. Now what? Well, let me show you a couple things. You're just going to react. You're a scout. You do scout things. You move around the field. You get SA. You put shots in when people aren't watching. A44 moves up there. That's one of my favorite things to do on guys who push up to that rock. If you own the hill, you can jump up there, shoot them, then they shoot someone else, so you come back around and you try to track them right here and you don't do any damage. A little too far forward on the sprocket there, it looks like. You can see that they stick out forward a bit on that tank, so poor SA on where to shoot. Poor gunnery decision on my part. And I have to worry about artillery. So probably stayed there a little longer than I wanted to. Let's do scout things. Let's move. Let's flex within our little world of this hill, and we're going to come around here and see what's what on this side. What we got over here? There we go. We put a little shot on him. There's a scout thing. Take that, KV-1. And that's going to get his attention, right? He just got hit from above, and he's going to say, oh man, that guy's up there. I don't want him to be up there. Let me turn my turret towards him. So I'll leave for a bit, make him forget about me. He's got other pressing matters. So we'll come over here and I'll take a look at this guy and say, all right, oh, that's too bad. There's a bounce. But now I've got him, unfortunately. I really messed that up. I should have come down just a bit more, and I could have killed off the KV-1. But we're doing scout things. We're moving around. We're punching, jinking and jiving. Stick and move. There we go. We're going to get him now, right? Or we got to get him right now. No. Yes. Okay. Oh, hey, look. My friend is here. Back up. Look, dude, get out of my... Just get away from me, please. Thank you. I'm working this area. Now, watch what this guy does. And I kind of figured he would. I look back and like, okay, whatever. Let's get out of here. Scout things. I'm maneuverable. Let him go there and die. I knew their attention was on him. Unfortunately, what he's done is put his carcass in the spot where you can actually lean over the edge a little bit. So, scout things. Let's move on. Hey, there's the artillery. I knew that was coming. You mess around too much in one spot, they are going to start shooting at you. They do need to get us out of here, so they should have been thinking about that a bit earlier. There's a shot, either a timing shot on having seen me spotted and headed towards this front area, or the T-150 is right behind me, possibly he's spotted. He doesn't seem to be the brightest bulb either because he's sort of just sitting there. Notice the A44 is trolling around the bottom. He's moving around the bottom of the hill trying to light us doing this kind of thing, and I lose SA on where he is and do not know that he has come around that corner until my light goes off. Very lucky that, say, the 122-44 and the Hellcat, or maybe both of them, weren't looking right there and were able to shoot. So scout things. Let's move around again. What's going on back here? Oh, there we go. Got this guy sitting here. We'll just take a little shot at him. There we go. 3045M is down. Reacting back and forth. That got me lit. So let's start moving again. Fast tank. Doing scout things, fellas. We're doing scout things. Move around over here, and down he goes, so I react back there just to help clean up this push around the corner. Didn't seem to be too dangerous based on what we had camping back there, but we'll go ahead and clean this thing up. And now we're going to flex off of the hill. I took the hill. The hill doesn't automatically win. You've got to do something with it. That's what I've been doing, trying to spot, trying to look for shots. Have I completely torn up this game? No, I've only got 354 damage and 56 spotting, but I'm still alive with a lot of hit points. So here we go. We're going to come off this hill. Now is the time. Got a low hit point A44 down here, so we're going to use our mobility. Come around here, take a look. I'm going to slide a little bit wide right so that I don't have a depression problem. I'm going to auto aim this guy, take a shot, spin right around him as fast as possible. He's got a relatively slow turret and was foolish by not spinning his hull and his turret there, at least initially. And I'll take one hit from the Hellcat, which looks like he's using the small gun with 114 damage. So we'll come up here, scout things. I want to find the rest of them. Where are they? I know there's a 122-44 back here. I saw him earlier. The Bishop is actually tucked up under there. That was nice of him to let me know. There goes a shot from the 44. So he's back in the corner. And I know that the Hellcat was in that bush. I didn't want to poke up while he was there, but he's dead. I saw that because on the mini-map, his name showed up as Deed, as well as the enemy list does not have the Hellcat anymore. A couple picks and pokes at the Bishop, and I finally have some friends moving up. The ELC BIS is up on the hill. I don't know why, as is the Scorpion. Scorpion, I suppose I can see why the ELC BIS is up there. I don't know. And my friends all decide to come to the same side of the TD, so I change the fight. Scout things. Let's change the fight. I'm flexible. I'm fast. I'm going to engage my brain, unlike some of these other people. And the 44 is smart. He turns around. He knows those two guys aren't the threat. As I spin around here, would have been nice to have gone dark. I get a shot in on him as I come this way, loading up gold. I'll take one more, and now I'm just going to go duck because I'm worried that these two guys may actually have a bad day. There you go. So he's a one-shot, takes him down. I'm going to go ahead and save the shot until I actually have his side armor. Scout things, maneuverability, come up and around this 122-44, which is a relatively maneuverable TD. And I'm able to get around in behind him. The 44 is killed by the LEF. I don't know. I may have spotted him. I didn't notice that. If I had spotted him while I was circling, that's probably what happened. Or he countered him. But either way, the 44 is dead. 952 damage, 448 spotting, 4 kills. Again, is this the greatest 59-16 replay that was ever shown? No. But it's scout things. These are the things you do with a scout, as opposed to sit in the back in a bush. I see this a lot on mines. They're back where the M44 is, sitting up in that bush, or they go out on the island, they sit in bushes, and they do nothing. Try to be active in your scouts. Now, if you try to take that hill and there was a lot of pressure going up there, then maybe you don't obviously drive up there and get killed by 3 or 4 of their scouts. But by the time I got through all the guys that were ramming into me, and the first guy we had went up there, I could see there was nothing there, so I continued. If we both got there and we saw 3 or 4 going up the hill and there was only the 2 of us, well, you got to bail out of that. You got to just back out and hope for the best. Go somewhere else and do scout things elsewhere. But once you take critical terrain like that, the key is to continue to use it. Watch out for Artie, always a big issue on that hill up there. And then pick your opportunity to get down there and do those active scout things. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hope this helps somebody, and we will see you.